Hey everybody, welcome to Half Beard's Hud's Heads Up. We have something special for you today. We got Juarez Gunslinger. Now, my review is either already up or will be up in a couple of hours. But spoiler warning, I fucking love this game. I give it 5 out of 5. It is probably my favorite Western game of all time, and yes, I am including Red Dead in there. Red Dead built a really good world, but it felt a lot kind of just like a GTA. In the end, and this feels much more like living through. This feels much more like getting to kind of live through the events of an old spaghetti western movie, which to me is kind of much more important. You'll see what I mean. We're gonna get into it. The game's got 3 modes: story, arcade, and duels. We're gonna show them all just because there's stuff I need to show in all 3, and we will start with arcade. We'll finish off with story. So, jump into Stinkin' Springs. And arcade mode is basically just levels from the story, but with all the story content stripped out, and with the leveling system changed a little bit. So with this, the whole point is you're going for score. Now, there's score in the main story mode as well, though in the main story mode, the score is all XP. It's allowing you to build up your skills. With this, the score is score. You're going for a high score. And can't show it in the story mode, which is why I'm showing it here. Also, there's lots of skills. You can see here, there's you get 6 skills per class. There's 3 classes. The Gunslinger, 2 guns, focusing on concentration. Trapper, shotguns, dynamite, focusing on close-up combat. And the Cold-Blooded Ranger, he's your distance guy. In the main game, you have access to actually double the number of skills you see here for each class, and you get to use all of them as much as you want. So, but I'm going to be playing the Recollections level select mode in arcade, which doesn't allow me to show the skills. It just kind of uses the skills you've got. So, unfortunately, I can't really show them there. So I'm just going to show it here. There's actually way more skills in this, and leveling up these skills actually makes your weapons better, which is pretty cool as well. And yeah, that's kind of what I need to say about that. We're going to play the Gunslinger, because I like the Gunslinger. Got quick shooters, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, I'm feeling good about that. And as you can see, this game is persistent, so as you play with each class and blow through levels, you'll actually unlock more skills for each class. Let's get into it, though. I'm taking too long to talk. Alright. So, the game has a big focus on score. You can go to concentration mode real easy. You can see that combo meter on the side there building up, and I'm getting points for doing things in particularly cool ways. Get it for doing stuff with dynamite, get it for hitting headshots or getting guys as they're running, or whatever, and those of course are multiplied by your multiplier. And there are lots of skills you will get, especially in the main game, which will improve how your multiplier does stuff. So it'll make it so that maybe you're stronger when you're in a good combo chain, or make it easier to get a combo chain if you're using concentration mode. Concentration mode also makes guys blink, which is nice, kind of glow red. And if you're actually out of concentration, what do I got here on the ground? Ooh, 6-shooter, yeah, pick that up. Where am I going? So the whole point of these ones is just to shoot everybody. Mash that button to reload. Getting chopped over here. If you're out of concentration, though, the enemies will actually just quickly blink red, so it's a good way to kind of see where guys are, which is nice because I think this game looks great and it's very vibrant, but it does make things a little hard to see sometimes. And honestly, kind of a good way. Like, it feels big and crazy and awesome in exactly the way I want. You get a lot of points. You can get little points too for just shooting stuff in the environment. The environment is actually very malleable. It definitely allows you to kind of do what you want with it. There's dudes. Nope, that was just dynamite. There's probably guys inside. That's fine, though. I'm still trying to explain things. Yeah, the game is really vibrant. There's like a mild cell shading going on. So, like, just everything looks really bright. Really jumps out. Also, you'll notice So you'll notice when I get shot, it kind of opens up the screen a little bit, and then it slowly heals over, but underneath what you're seeing is, white. That's because what you're seeing is, what's being shot apart is the story. This game is a really interesting storytelling scene where basically what's happening is, we're not playing through events as they are unfolding. Rather, we are playing through events kind of as they... We're playing through the retelling of events. The character behind all this, Silas Greaves, is currently really old and telling all this to people in a bar. And as he gets hurt, and, you know, is therefore having holes put in his story, the screen is getting holes put in it. I don't know if that's the official explanation, but that's definitely what it feels like. You're also going to get to see the awesome last shot system, I think it's called, where if I'm just about to die and one more bullet will kill me, then I will, essentially everything will slow down and I'll get the chance to dodge it. Nice, not a bad combo. As you can see, I am getting pretty good combos for just killing guys in the ways that seem the most fun. Getting the ability to actually mash extra bullets in there is a special skill thing.
I think we're in trouble.
Oh. I am, by the way, the fact that I'm able to aim down the gun is just, like, you're not controlling each gun independently, though you can change that in the options to make it so you can control the guns independently, i.e. left trigger for left gun, right trigger for right gun. I personally find it easier this way, but some people like that. One thing this game is missing compared to the other Call of Juarez games is when you're dual wielding, you can't pick up different guns for dual wielding. You just pick up one handgun, and then whatever that handgun is, whenever you go into dual wield mode, you just happen to have two of it. Oh, man. I'm not playing very well. Trying to talk while playing is not always smart. Is that all of them? I think so. Oh, out the other side now. Oh, I know there's fucking dynamite up there. There we go. And as you can see, you can combo up those skill shots to get some really fun combos. So you get ones for like I got one there for getting him while I was in concentration. For shooting him through something, you get piercing combo, and for a headshot. Oh, I think the highest I've ever gotten a combo in this game is like 23, and that was from something in the story mode where they kind of like give you an excuse to get that high. Oh, out of bullets for that. Combat definitely feels very vibrant, very fast in this game. I almost want to get shot enough to show the really cool last chance system. Where is he?
You ain't going
We all done? There more? Get some ammo. There we go. Yeah, defending this farmhouse is a mission in the story as well. Pretty fun there, too. You're defending it with Billy the Kid for getting arrested. It's kind of actually the start of the game. And it's a good start. It definitely puts a lot of... definitely kind of gives you an idea as to how this game's going to go. I don't know what we were waiting for. I'm not very good at these missions. At the end of every one of these arcade mode things, though, get your tallied up. unlock a new mission, and if you're lucky, you'll unlock some stats for that particular class. That's that. I just wanted to do that mainly so I could show the combo and the skill systems. And then we'll quickly show the duel system. This is what boss fights look like in this game. And we'll die really quickly in this, because duels are hard. They're fun, though, but they're fucking hard. So with duel mode... Alright. So the way duel mode works is... Yeah, we're actually in the one right away. You've got to keep your focus on him with the right stick. And with the left stick, you've got to be moving your hand to keep it so eventually the palm of your hand is just lined up with the gun. And then you got to watch his hands. And the second he goes for his iron, you got to put him down. Or die. Or die. Dying is also an option. And in duel mode, you have 5 lives to kill 15 people that way. Though thankfully in the story, you have infinite amount of lives to deal with a duel, because there are quite a few duels. And you've got to be ready to deal with all of them. You can also do what's called winning dishonorably, where the second you hear your heart beating, you can actually shoot them. Though that's considered dishonorable. And in fact, in duel mode here, that will cause you to lose the game. I am not doing well. Let's try one more time. It's because I'm trying to talk and provide commentary while also focusing. So I'm going to be real quiet now and try to get this done properly. I need to kill at least one guy this way. Oh, you can dodge bullets as well in that mode, as you saw. I was able to start dodging around. Did my best, but, you know. You gotta kind of know instinctively, which is often why it's a very trial and error, though it's also a bit of watching the animation and body language to know which way you need to be turning to dodge their bullet. And there you go. That reminds me, sometimes if you're shooting a lot, Silas, the main character there, protagonist, he will, he'll do the roll, he'll do the twisty, he'll do the spin thing with his guns, and then blow the smoke off them, which is just exactly what you want. Alright, so that's duel mode, that's what the bosses look like. And now to show you my favorite part of this game, the story mode, because the story mode is fantastic. As I said, we're not playing through the events as they're unfolding. We're playing through the retelling of these events. So, as a result, you get some very interesting,
so where you go after Lincoln?
very interesting kind of changes to the events
looking for
as they unfold. Because, you know, someone will call Silas here out on some bullshit or an inconsistency in the story, and he will change things around to better fit. Or he'll creatively tell the story in a way that makes him have to go back and rewind or change things around. It's nuts.
Bill Brocious, Johnny Ringo,
Led by old man Clanton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Yeah.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
There's a really good story here, and Silas, you can hear, he has a fantastic voice actor. He does a really good job of kind of portraying the exact gamut of emotions you would go through when telling your life story to people. Oh, I really like this game. I'm very excited to go through and do my New Game Plus run pretty soon. So let's show you why the whole storytelling framing device makes gameplay so cool.
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after.
Here we
The
are.
aforementioned Mr. Ringo.
This is probably one of my
I came
favorite
upon
examples
them
of it. It's a
robbing
nice early one, so I don't feel bad
which
ruining
wasn't
it.
surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards.
Also, stagecoach
The bandits
robbery,
wore
you know,
red scarves,
classic.
So I knew they worked for the old man.
Over there!
I did.
Yeah,
my
I still
best to
can't
help
show
them.
skills in this. It's a pity because you have a much bigger skill system in the main game. All right.
You can't outrun a bullet!
Moments later, the attackers were dead, and I checked the
All right, let's see how things are going in
how many
here.
Passengers were still breathing.
Load up this gun first. Looks like he's playing a guitar when he loads up that rifle.
It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often did.
Yeah, you get these quick time event kills, which are fun. Oh no, we're fighting Apaches.
Appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads. Making use of the high ground, whatever else they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to them.
So it'll come in a second.
Hold on. Were you
Oh,
attacked by
so the game will
Apaches?
freeze.
What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me, Apache style. I was in a pitch,
And then it just
but I
resets.
was holding my own against.
And now it's bandits again. So you'll have stuff like that happen all the time. He'll be like, and then I saw a path that I did not see before, and then a bunch of rocks will just kind of like fall out of the universe to unveil a path.
Incredible situations.
Or you'll get something like, I saw two paths, and you'll go all the way down one path, and then and then he'll be like, but that path was and then he'll die, and but that path was a terrible idea, and then when he comes back, the path you were just on will disappear, and another path will open. This is the last chance system. It allows me to dodge a bullet, immediately go into slow-mo, and essentially give me a chance to not be dead. Oh. Oh, dead. Sometimes when you die, depending on the situation, he sometimes has a really good like Prince of Persia style. That's not how that happened. Kind of quip. Like there's this one sequence when you're on a train, and when you die, he'll say like it was a very treacherous ride, and then he'll start up again. This game's a lot of fun. If you like westerns, I can't help but recommend this. Especially because you really do get to fight just an amazing number of people. And I haven't mentioned this yet, but the game actually has a weirdly deep focus on history. I'm a bit of a history buff. So, that's the sort of thing I go crazy for. In this game, I wasn't expecting, with its plot of you're going to fight all the legends of the West, I wasn't expecting it to follow the kind of truth of the West, you know? The fact that, no, Billy the Kid did not kill 21 people, most likely, before the age of 21. He killed like 4. But, despite all the bombastic fight scenes, the game actually does care, and that is shown in its collectibles, which I will show you right now. You'll be picking up these things called Nuggets of Truth all throughout the levels. And let's use Billy the Kid, as I already told you, his legend. You open up his card, that's a real picture of Billy the Kid. That is not concept art. That's what he looks like. Or it looked like, because he's dead. Because, you know, cowboy. And there it says, hey, Billy was credited with killing 21 people, but that number was inflated considerably. He definitely killed 4 men, 2 in self-defense, and 2 during a jailbreak. So, it has all of these cards for a ton of people and characters. People such as, or organizations like the Pinkertons, with real pictures of these people. Like, a great one is, where is the Montana? Like, just to show you how ridiculous, how much we've kind of built this stuff up in our minds. Where's a good one? Is it Bannock? No, it's not Bannock. It's one for vigilantes. Vigilance committees. Yeah. That would be the, I think it's the Montana Vigilantes, yeah. Well, it reminds you, hey, people never have ever looked cool in anything. Like, it's a great kind of just side view of the reality of all these awesome things we're building up. You know, it'll show these characters in crazy, awesome glory. And then it will remind us that, hey, they actually didn't look like a fucking, you know, like a monster, like a crazily over-designed monster. They looked a bit more like that. Or, you know, that. Like, it's awesome. As a guy who loves history, the fact that they've got all these, and again, 5 pages of text there. All these actual deep historical bits in the game is just exactly what I want.
I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets.
He has a lot of really good turns of phrases, like, you know, tactical retreat was called for. Like, just the way he describes things is very much in the, like, you know, Cliff Clavin version of a cowboy bullshit school style. Oh man, I am running out of bullets.
They managed to corner me. Trapped as I was, the odds of my survival seemed...
That's so much fun. You can fuck that up and turn the wrong way though. And then a path opened up. Say it.
Luckily, serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted...
And this is exactly what I'm talking about. The world just fucking changes for you.
Oh. I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me.
There are people, bunch of people shooting my ass.
Whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about
Music's
to roll
fantastic.
over and die.
You can kind of hear it going.
I just kept running like there was no tomorrow. Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this.
Like the music, the voice acting, it's just such a... The presentation is just so perfect in this game.
I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going. And that's when something miraculous happened. Like manna from heaven.
I love how that they actually have him fucking fall out of the sky like manna from heaven.
The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition.
They'll do a lot of great little quick time events like that. We saw earlier with the buttons, but sometimes it'll just be like, just fire.
Be lucky than good, and he would know.
All right, so we're actually gonna call it there. You've seen arcade mode, you've seen duo mode. The story continues to be amazing as you fight down some really big names. Billy the Kid, Jesse James, the Dalton Boys, as well as, you know, even more names that I don't really feel like ruining. Honestly, the only really big name I can think of that's not in this game is Wild Bill Hickok. And that's because he was more of a good guy than a bad guy. Still, though, they could have happened there. Regardless, this game does some amazing shit. It's $15, Steam, XBLA, PSN. If you enjoy westerns at all, if you liked Red Dead, if you consider yourself a fan of the works of Sergio Leone and Ennio Morricone, pick this shit up. It's awesome. It's bombastic. It's meaningful. It does a western movie proud. And yeah. I don't know what else to say. I've enjoyed every minute of it. I enjoyed all that I've played so far. There are a few games I go back to after I'm done reviewing them. But I'm gonna be playing through this game a second time to get all the skills and all the secrets in New Game Plus. I'm gonna be doing all the arcade missions, and poorly because I'm not very good at them. And I'm gonna be getting good enough at the duel to eventually get all the way through. The duel mode has 15 fights in it. I'm gonna eventually get good enough to do it. This game's awesome. If you like yourself some westerns, this shit up. Call Juarez Gunslinger. Techland, you finally made the perfect Call Juarez game. I salute you. Adios, muchachos. Till next time.